Hey guys, Alex Koloskov is here. I'm founder on Photigy.com and commercial photographer for the last 10 years. I want to tell you a little bit about this camera that we got. This is Sony RX10-II Mark II. Maybe it will be interesting for some of you. Let me tell you first what I really like here. So, solid body, really kind of cool, relatively large. You see, for my palm, I don't have small, it's a relatively large palm. It's really cool. The shutter release button over here, it's really nice. It has even the thread for the, the remote release, like old style, which is kind of cool. This is how you turn it on. Boom, it gets lens opens, and we can start shooting. To shoot, we need to make sure that we can change zoom, because this camera is the lens is 24-200 f2.8 lens, which is kind of cool. If it will work, it will produce a relatively good image quality. So to zoom it, there is a ring, right? You rotate it, and you see there are two settings: slow, normal, and fast zoom. This is fast zoom. I switched on menu. It's a fast zoom, and you see how slow it is. So basically, there is no way to rotate it in one move, because I think it's 360 degree to get to the whole range, and there is no way to do it in one move with your hand, which is probably not the best thing. But this little lever will easily do it fast. So this is cool. Then this little screen, LCD, yeah, I'm kind of mixing this. LCD screen, which I forgot once I switched to mirrorless to Sony A7 Mark II. It doesn't have this screen, and I was missing it because I was shooting with Canon for years, and now boom, it's back. It's kind of cool. We see aperture, we see shutter speed, we see battery, white balance, all that kind of information which usually we see on that screen. So it's really nice. Another thing, when I shoot, I usually shoot on aperture priority mode. I switch to A here, right? This is where we choosing the mode, and then I get used to Sony and how we change aperture. There is a little dial. I start rotating it. Guys with Sony A7 knows what I'm talking about. And it's like, it's not changing. How do I change aperture? What's going on? Where is the dial? Here we go. I forgot. I completely forgot that it was such thing as controlling aperture blades directly from the lens. Long time ago. Film cameras. Anyway, it's here. And it's really cool. You can switch between click and not click. You see? It can go without any clicking, probably good for video if you're going to change it. With click on for photography, it clicks, it's really nice. It has, the thread for hands, but when I'm shooting like this, I always found myself trying to change aperture this way. And there is nothing here, it's only here. So, not a big deal, but kind of a little bit awkward to do this way. Then, boom. The little flash, nice solution. Then of course there is hot shoe for I think it's Sony mount. Yeah, that's Sony. You cannot stick normal speed light over there. That proprietary connector. Anyway, Sony likes it. What can we do? What else? Here is a little SD card. By the way, USD, if you want to shoot 4K video, should be really fast. It should be UHS class 3, meaning that at least 150 megabyte per second or megabit per second rated, I think megabyte per second. For example, this one, Extreme SanDisk, which is rated for 45 megabyte per second, is working. Well, it's not working well for 4K. For the rest, it's okay, but not for 4K videos. And by the way, it's a little bit different. I used to put it this way, and now I need to put it this way. Sony changes this, but not a big deal. Well, no, this way. You see? Okay. What else? What I really like on any Sony cameras, and that was one of the main reasons for me to switch from Canon, because in studio I'm using Hasselblad, and these cameras it's mostly for outside, and without that flip screen, it's not gonna work for me. I really enjoy ability to shoot from below without laying on the ground. So flip screen looks nice. This guy works really well too, the Viewfinder, and of course it's not optical. What I really find nice here, comparing to Sony A7 and Sony A7 Mark II, that little sensor that we have, little sensor for detecting, when you get it close to your eye and switching from monitor to viewfinder. On Sony A7 and 7 Mark II, it's switching too early. Basically, when I'm shooting from waistline, I have kids, they're 7-year-old girls. Many times I'm shooting like this. I'm looking at the viewfinder and I shoot, and it's like perfectly on their, head level. And when I shoot like this, it detects my body, the Sony A7, and turns off the screen, the monitor. It's not convenient at all. Here, it works really cool. It's relatively close, but you see, it's not seeing my hand. It should be really close. Something here, then it switch to the viewfinder, which is awesome. So they fixed it here. Very nice. What else? What do we have here? Play button, two custom buttons, C1, C2, which can be set on the menu. Function, movie, different locks. You can, of course, you can remap all the buttons here. And here is menu, which brings you to menu screen, to all that kind of thing. On this side, we have HDMI and USB, and mic in and out for the phones. So nice. Battery is here. Same battery as for any Sony Alpha cameras, which is again really nice. Here we have a cool switch to switch between single shot, continuous, manual focus, and that DMF, which is kind of a mix between manual and not manual, right? So it's convenient. More, buttons. I really like when it's more buttons and less menu digging. That's cool. I think this is it. One thing which was a little bit strange for me, this hole for mounting plate. I'm using Peak Design, Arca Swiss type mounting plates, and when you put a plate here, it will stick like this outside of the body, and actually may block a little bit. Well, it's not blocking. No, it's not blocking. It's nice, but the plate will be always popping up on this side, which probably not the best thing. I don't know why they didn't make it here. It was a reason for Sony, but no reason for me as the end user. Okay. So, pretty nice camera. However, guys, I'm not going to show it right on this video. I need a little bit more time, but I already took pictures. And because the sensor here is really small, it's 1-inch little sensor. It's smaller than Micro Four Third. The image quality is, well, I got spoiled by full frame cameras for many years. And even Sony A7 priced at the same $1,300 camera with a little bit more megapixel with full frame sensor. Well, the image quality is uncomparable. Little sensor is really lots of noise. I'll show you. It will be a link under this video in a few days once I have image examples posted on Photigy. So you can come back or better subscribe now, so you will see the update for this video. You will see what I'm talking about. This camera is, well, it's probably a great video camera, but if you're looking for quality images, maybe not. However, let's have a proof for this. Okay, so come back in a few days. I will add link to this video, so you can see and download. I can include RAW files and JPEG and 100% crop, so you'll see everything yourself. Okay. By the way, with installed latest Adobe RAW converter update, Adobe is not able to open any file from this Camera Raw. No. The only way to see what I shoot here on the computer, it's either to use Sony Memories application, which is basically made for videos, not for stills, but at least it shows you something. And Capture One for Sony. Capture One for Sony, it's free. It gives with camera. It comes with camera. You download. You just select it's for Sony, and it shows you images. You can convert it. It's great. Waiting for Adobe. I don't know, guys, why you kind of, well, there is a reason for this. Okay, I think I covered everything. Subscribe to the channel because I'm going to post the videos from this camera very soon, 4K videos and high-speed videos. This is another feature, really cool feature. I want to do some cool stuff, you know, splashy stuff in studio with this camera. So you will see what is going on. And of course, images. High resolution, full resolution, crops. You will see everything on Photigy.com. You're welcome. It was Alex Koloskov, your Photigy instructor. Bye.